What's up, everyone? It's Matt with Surf City TCG. My channel specializes in top-of-the-line Bracket 3 commander decks, typically with no infinites. Today I have a brand new deck for you, and 2 games with it as a matter of fact. I'm in the top left playing Ghired, Mirror of the Wilds. This is a Naya commander, 3 mana, red, green, and white for a 3/3 human shaman. He has haste, and he has an ability that says non-token creatures you control have, quote, tap, create a token that's a copy of target token you control that entered the battlefield this turn. Upon first read, it's a little difficult to understand what this does, so let's talk through it. He's a 3/3 with haste, so he can use his own ability since he is a non-token creature right away, which is really nice. And he gives all of your other non-token creatures a tap ability. They need to have haste or have already been in play in order to use that ability, since it is an activated ability that requires them to tap. I've had my eye on building this commander for a really long time. I could just never figure out exactly how to do it. And the first iteration of this deck I played in person at my LGS, and it went okay, but not super well. I don't feel like I had enough ways to make tokens. You know, there's obviously a lot of different ways you can build this. You can build it with stuff that just makes tokens on their own. You can copy treasures. It doesn't specify creatures, right? So you can make treasures, food, creature tokens, whatever. But your creatures can only copy stuff the turn those tokens enter. So that's a pretty hefty restriction. And the tokens you create don't have haste naturally. It's not necessarily super clear on how to build this, but I think what I have found, and you'll see over the course of these 2 games, is that this is almost like a combo deck. You're wanting to kind of pop off on a big turn, making a bunch of creatures that you're either going to attack right away because you're giving them haste, or that care about having multiples enter, stuff like Terror of the Peaks, right? If you were to make a bunch of Terror of the Peaks on a turn, doesn't necessarily matter if they have haste because each one has a sort of quadratic improvement over the last. So I'm still in the experiment phase of this deck, but these 2 games went pretty well. I won't spoil how they ended, but I certainly was a contender. We'll leave it at that. In the top right, the first Sliver. 5 mana, 1 of each color, WUBRG, white, blue, black, red, and green, for a 7/7 Sliver, with Cascade. That says Sliver spells you cast also have Cascade. Cascade, if you're not familiar, means when you cast that spell, you exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, since the first Sliver is a mana value 5 spell, when you cast it, you're going to cascade for something that costs 4 or less. So this is different than Discover, confusingly, which, like Discover 5, means flip until you hit a 5 or less, and you can cast it or put it into your hand. Cascade doesn't offer you the option to put it into your hand, but otherwise it's pretty similar to Discover. So the first Sliver is, by most accounts, mine included, the strongest Sliver commander. It's extremely powerful in that, first of all, it's a 5 mana 7/7, which is great. 7 power commanders are very powerful because commander damage is 21, and 7 times 3 is, hey, 21. Look at that. Not to say that this deck is typically going to be winning with commander damage, but it is a nice option. It's something that's available to you. The real magic of this commander is, first, that he has Cascade, but unfortunately, like, the spells you cast off the Cascade from the first Sliver, so what happens, you cast the first Sliver, it is on the stack, it hasn't resolved yet. Cascade happens first. So if you Cascade into a 4 mana Sliver, you cast it, and normally that Sliver would have Cascade because of the first Sliver's ability. But he's not in play yet, so he's not quite as broken. But once he's down, then every Sliver you cast is going to Cascade into probably other Slivers. And when you cast those, even off Cascade, they're going to Cascade. So In theory, you can cast a 4-mana Sliver, cascade into a 3-mana Sliver, cascade into a 2-mana Sliver, 1, and I don't think there are any 0-mana Slivers. But usually the deck's playing spells that are 0 mana value, stuff like Wheel of Fate. I don't know if it's necessarily that spell that they're going to be playing, but this spell has 0 mana value and can be cast off cascade into a 0. So you can kind of engineer what spell you end up casting at 0 by only putting a limited number or only even a single one in your deck. That way you guarantee you hit that particular 0 mana spell. And then aside from that, slivers just be doing sliver things, right? All slivers buff each other, sometimes also others people's slivers. Like some of them say all slivers versus sliver spells you control or whatever. That usually doesn't matter unless you have like something like a black market connections and you're making a changeling token, and then don't miss that your sliver might have something. Could come up. But yeah, slivers just make a huge board state, buff each other, and can be really difficult to deal with, especially if they end up with something like Crystalline Sliver, which gives them all Shroud, or there's another one that like lets them bounce it to their hand. Just a really powerful and synergistic kind of archetype that can be really, really strong and difficult to deal with for unprepared opponents. In the bottom right, Shiko, Paragon of the Way. 5 mana, 2 blue, red, and white for a 4/5 Spirit Dragon. Flying and Vigilance. When Shiko enters, exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. Copy it. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. I played a couple games with Shiko a few months ago. Really fun commander. I'll link one of those games here if you want to check it out. But the way this deck typically works, I think, the way I built it, and I think the way Ryan has built it, is that you're playing a bunch of 3-mana blink effects. Because then when Shiko enters, you can cast one of those, blink Shiko, it's going to leave, re-enter, and you get to do it again. Now that spell you cast did get exiled as part of Shiko's ability, but you can just chain a bunch of these in a row if you have, as long as you have that many in your graveyard, right? And then you can cast a spell with Storm that benefits from having cast all those spells that turn, or you can have a Gutter Snipe in play or something like that, or a Perforos where every time Shiko enters, it's dealing 2 to every opponent. Terror of the Peaks, the list goes on, you know? There's a lot of different ways to build this. It can be built just as a value deck where you're filling your graveyard and then like using it as a toolbox. Really powerful commander that can do some cool stuff, and I love a commander with Flying and Vigilance. Just such a good combination. Feels really good. Lastly, in the bottom left, the Gitrog monster. 5 mana, 3 black and green for a 6/6 frog horror. Death Touch. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice the Gitrog monster unless you sacrifice a land. You may play an additional land on each of your turns, and whenever one or more lands are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Gitrog is typically a very high-powered commander. I've not really seen it at bracket 3 because it leads to a lot of combos, and just the fact of drawing anytime a land hits your graveyard from anywhere is very powerful. This is infamously strong with a card like Dakmor Salvage, which has Dredge and can kind of let you draw your whole deck with Gitrog. Not deterministically, but pretty close to that. So Stinger did assure us at the beginning that this wasn't a super powerful combo deck, but normally Gitrog is quite terrifying. And even without being a combo deck, this is just a very strong commander. You don't really get an extra land every turn because you have to sacrifice one on your upkeep, right? But, you know, if you've got landfall triggers, you're still getting an extra landfall trigger every turn. You're getting to draw a card every turn at minimum. And this is a 5 mana 6/6 with Death Touch, so that's pretty good too. Enjoy the game. Huzzah! I've done it. Happy Friday, everyone.
Yep, Surf City TC what? TCX?
TCG.
TCG. Oh, you work for TCG?
No, it's just I hope to open my own store eventually, so I'm just kind of trying to build the brand, in advance.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming you live near like a beach or something because of that.
I
Surf
do,
City
yeah.
thing.
Surf City is Huntington Beach, California.
Uh,
I will randomize us in just a moment.
All right.
Yeah, the game should be posted on my channel in the next couple days if you guys want to check it out. All right, I'm going to randomize us 3 times. Here goes. 1, 2, and 3.
my bad. I had to just step away just for a second.
Okay.
Is this turn order or are you gonna shuffle?
Yep, I did.
All right.
Hopefully this doesn't fall.
I'm going
Ooh,
to take my
Gitrog.
first mulligan.
Creatures you control have create a token copy of a target token you control. And enter the map. Oh wow, that's pretty
Going
good.
for a mulligan.
Is your Gitrog deck super combo-y?
No, no combos, no game changers. 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7. Why? Have you seen strong ones?
I haven't ever seen a weak one.
This is without. I don't know if I should take this hand. I have no ramp.
I'll keep.
I probably won't do anything for a bit. Let's just get the game
Can
going.
you set your commander, Preston?
Oh yeah.
Is that,
My
is
bad.
that first sliver?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh shit, slivers. Maybe I should bust a different deck out. I don't know if I should play. This is not that strong. It doesn't even have any combos and game changers in it. I've seen slivers win like turn 4, turn 3.
I'm good to keep. Go ahead, start the game, bro.
Oh, everyone's ready?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
I'm scared. What about just do it? Like, I'll keep this hand.
Pardon?
I was saying I'm gonna keep this hand because it's kind of sketchy too, but
Okay,
keep this hand. But I was like, fuck it.
cool. I'll start us off. Good luck. Have fun.
Dude.
Try. I will open with a Marsh Flats, crack it for some kind of green land, and cast a Bop. And pass.
Draw. Play command tower. And I'm gonna I'm gonna tap the command tower for Stormrun. I'll pass.
That's your sketchy hand?
Well, it's sketchy because this is my only land.
Oh,
I
that is sketchy.
I'll play this Temple of Enlightenment.
was scared to go down to 6.
Keep that up top. Pass.
Draw a card. Myriad Landscape pass.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I'll go with Plaza of Heroes and tap 3 for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So on the ETB, I will create a 2/2 Goblin Shaman. I'll grab that token and pass.
Okay. On tap. Draw, please, you fucking asshole. I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring for an Arcane Signet. And then I'm going to tap the Arcane Signet for a Forest. And I'm gonna cast Delighted Halfling and I'll pass.
I'll play this Fury Calm Snarl, revealing a Prairie Stream.
Okay.
Then I'll tap for white and red for a Thrilling Discovery. So I'll gain 2. Discard 2. I'll discard a Vega the Watcher and a Candlekeep Sage. And then I'll draw 3. And I will pass the turn.
Keep draw. Do a Terramorphic Expanse. Crack it. Get some land and pass. You get a green, I guess. Or yeah. Green.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Fable goes to chapter 2. I may discard up to 2 cards if I do draw that many. I will discard. Yeah, whatever. We're not scared. I'll discard 2 lands and draw 2. I'll play this Bountiful Promenade. Guess I will go to combat and I'll send a 2/2 Goblin Shaman at you, Ryan. On attack, I'll create a treasure.
No blocks.
Okay. Dang, this can't make red. I can make red for my commander only. Okay. I'll tap 3 and I will cast my commander. And then I'm gonna tap both of these. Oh, yeah, he has haste. This was already down. I'll tap both of these to copy my treasure token that I made this turn using Ghired's ability. Does that work? Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I'll pass the turn after that.
Alright. I'm on tap. Draw. I'll play a Ganja Seed of the Empire. I wonder if this will work. I'm gonna tap. No. I will tap Command Tower and Soul Ring for 1 colorless from Soul Ring, floating, and cast Heart Sliver.
You didn't tap your command tower.
Oh, right. And then, guessing since that's good, I'll tap the Arcane Signet for a forest, and then use the one floating colorless from the Soul Ring to cast Mana Weft Sliver.
Yep.
I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna.
Untap, draw. Play an island, and then let's tap 2 for a Corey Steelcutter, and I'll pass.
To draw, put a song down, tap 2 to crack mirror and get 2 song spots.
Mr. Speed Demon.
Didn't take that long, yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Saga goes to 3. Will be exiled and transformed. Alright, I already drew. You have more than 3 lands now, Stinger?
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright, I'll pay 1 white and cast Tithe. So since you have more lands than me, I'll search for 2 planes and put them into my hand. I'll get Elegant Parlor. Plateau. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's play the Elegant Parlor. It's going to enter tapped. I'll surveil 1. Leave that on top. And then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, and crack 1 treasure for 4 to play Enduring Courage. So whenever a creature enters, it gets +2 in haste, and then if it dies, it flips into an enchantment. Alright, move to combat, and I'll send 2 over your way, Stinger. On attack, I will make 1 treasure. It's not a token. Oh, I thought that was a token. Okay. I'll just tap Ghired to copy a treasure. And I'll pass.
Yep. On tap. Draw. I will tap. I'm gonna tap the Heart Sliver and the Mana Weft Sliver For plains and an island. And I'm going to cast Crystalline Sliver.
The worst one.
I will tap the Arcane Signet for Forest. Command Tower for Mountain. Swamp. An island and a plains. And I will cast the first Sliver. And then Cascade for 4 less. Damn, I got Distant Melody. Okay. Guess that's fine. I'll choose slivers. So I got 1. Well, actually, no. Wait, yeah, because there's a 1. So I got 4. So I'll draw 4.
He doesn't count himself because he's on the stack still.
Okay. So 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Good.
Nice. That was a good hit.
Yeah, all right. I mean, actually, no, this actually was good because now,
Now you can play a land.
yeah, because I got a. Wait, did you see that I drew a land?
No, but you drew 3 cards, so I
Oh,
just
I thought you just
assumed.
guessed. Yeah, I was like, damn, how do you know?
I know all.
Foresees everything.
Kinda. It's been playing Magic 30 years, so I've seen a lot.
Facts. That's cool. I will tap. The Sliver Hive for Island. And then cast Gale Rider Sliver. And since I don't have any 0 drops, I'll just shuffle because I'll just fail to find.
You technically have to reveal your whole deck to us, but I don't care.
I mean, I will if you want me to, but it's going to take a while. I feel like
I really don't care.
I mean, I will. I don't mind.
I will decline, but the other 2 players are allowed to request that
if they want to.
like.
I don't mind.
Well, it's already taking long enough, so
I had a feeling,
He's been 3 minutes. Are you in that much of a hurry, man? Like, chill.
Me? No, it's just usually I usually have things figured out and I know what to do.
And then I'm gonna pass.
Not everyone is as quick, so no worries. You're doing fine, Preston.
I just thought it would take up more of your video time.
I don't care.
What? Untap. I'll play this Prairie Stream. It'll enter tapped. I'll just play this Aether Channeler. I'll make a 1/1 bird, and then I'll pass.
Okay, cool. Draw a card. I'll draw in a forest. I'm going to tap 2 for Ripples of Potential. And I'll tap 3 remaining for Tival's Jetmir. That's it. Pass.
Sorry, I'll be right back. 1 sec.
We're good.
Wow. Like a fucking tree.
Oh.
Crazy.
Damn, man. It's just...
Hey, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Were you saying something?
No.
Okay. You played Tival's Judgment and Ripples. Nice. Okay, untap. Upkeep, draw. Oh yeah. Is everyone tapped out?
Seems like it.
I got some. I got some.
You got
I
two
can
colorless,
use.
that's it?
I can use it. The slivers also to tap
Got
for
it.
mana. Yeah.
And cards in hand, Preston?
I have 4.
Alright. I'll play this plateau as land for turn. I guess let's see what you got, because this is going to be something. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll cast an Agate Instigator with Offspring. So it's a 1/3 that's going to make a 1/1. Each one says whenever another creature enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Under your control or any creature?
My control.
Okay.
Is that good to resolve?
Yeah.
Blue players primarily asking? Okay. Preston, you're not responding?
No, I have no
Okay.
response.
All right. So they're going to see each other enter. So you guys are going to take 2 from them entering, 1
Okay.
each. And everything that enters this turn is going to get +2 and haste. Okay, so that's a token. I'll tap Ghired to copy the original. If that is resolving, then you guys are going to take 2 from that creature entering.
Okay.
And then I will tap Reflection of Kiki Jiki using Ghired's ability to make another one.
So then we take another one.
Now you're taking 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap Enduring Courage.
Like 3 on top of the 2 I just took.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you're going to take 4.
Okay.
Because I have another one entering. And now I'm going to tap this original, because it's not a token, to make another one. So now you're going to take 5. So you should have taken 1 + 2 + 3 + 4 + 5, which is 15, I think.
I think it's. I was at 40, so I think it's 16 total.
Oh, plus the 2 from the originals. Yeah, thank you. Or it should be 17, I guess, in total this turn. And I have 6 of them. Yes, that checks out. Okay, and I have 6 mana. X tokens of copies. I mean, like, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's probably going to win on this turn if you guys don't do anything.
I don't know if I can win, but I'm certainly going to do a lot of damage.
Well, you have 6 of them.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, and crack all 4 of these treasures for 6 mana, and cast Warren Warleader with Offspring. So that's 2 guys entering, and I have 6 of these. So that's going to do
I think I'm dead here.
12 to everyone.
How much mana do you have open?
I have no mana right now.
Okay.
But I'm about, so you guys are at around 10 each, and then I have, so whenever I attack, my guys are going to get +2 +2. These are all 3 power. So yeah, it's going to be close. Who has blockers? You have 2 blockers. You have 2
I'm good, bro.
blockers.
Have a good game. This is so boring.
Peace, dude.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck your YouTube channel. Nobody's going to follow you. Get out of here.
All right,
What
dude.
the fuck?
Have a good one.
Wow.
Wow. I should have kicked him
Yeah.
right from the beginning. I could just tell, and I was like, oh, I'll give him a chance.
What
I
a
don't know
dick.
why. Just trust my instinct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had to spend 2 attackers
No,
on
you're
hand.
good. You're good. You could have just chose the mode to make 2 1/1s and killed us that way.
Oh, whoops.
That's
Okay, well, maybe my fault then. I
Oh, you're
didn't do
good.
that intentionally. Okay,
You're
well, I guess GG's. That was
Yeah,
fucking
GG.
crazy.
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Damn.
Well, that was short. You want to go again?
Yeah, we can. I kept a really slow hand that I should not have kept.
Hi, I'm back. It's Matt, the narrator. On to game number 2. Ryan and I are playing the same decks, Ghired and Shiko. This time I'm in the bottom left. And in the top left, we've got Tip playing Minn Wily Illusionist. 3 mana, 1 and double blue for a 1/3 gnome wizard. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue illusion token with, quote, this creature gets +1/+0 for each other illusion you control. Whenever an illusion you control dies, you may put a permanent with mana value less than or equal to that creature's power from your hand onto the battlefield. Minn is a sweet commander. This is one that I've wanted to build for a really long time, and I probably will coming up pretty soon here. 3 mana for a 1/3 that makes you an illusion every time you draw your second card, so obviously you want to play a lot of card draw, and you want to play cards that let you draw 2 on others' turns as well. So I previously played a commander called Alondra Skydreamer that feels very similar to Minn. It's a little more aggro and combat focused, but that deck, which I'll link a gameplay video with that here if you want to check it out, that deck wants to also draw 2 cards on every turn, if possible. Like, the perfect scenario would be that you drew 2 cards on every turn, including your own. So you want to play a lot of instant speed ways to draw 2, or tap abilities maybe that let you draw cards. And then every time you do that, you make an illusion and they buff each other. So they're like a coat of arms, except they don't buff their toughness. So if you've got 5 illusions, they're all going to be 5/1s. So you just count the number of illusions you have, that's going to be their power, and they're always going to be 1 toughness. Which means a card like Skull Clamp, really powerful in this deck, because you're always going to be able to Skull Clamp those illusions. And every time one dies, you get to drop in a permanent from your hand for free, where X is that mana value, or where X is the power of the illusion that died. So in that example I gave where they're all 5/1s, you Skull Clamp it. Actually, I think if you Skull Clamp it, it also gets the +2 power from the Skull Clamp, and it would see that as well. Someone let me know in the comments if that's right, but I'm pretty sure that's right. So in the example I gave, you Skull Clamp a 5/1 illusion, it becomes a 7/0, dies, and then you can drop in a permanent mana value 7 or less from your hand for free. You can do this at any speed, so if you're able to sacrifice your illusions at instant speed, you can drop in a creature to surprise block something, right? So that means sacrifice outlets are going to be really strong in this deck. Looks like a really fun deck. Definitely going to be building this and playing it pretty soon, so stay tuned. Ryan is in the top right, playing Shiko again. And lastly, in the bottom right, we have Jetmir, Nexus of Revels. 4 mana, 1 red, green, and white for a 5/4 cat demon. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have vigilance as long as you have 3 or more creatures. Creatures you control also get +1 and have trample if you have 6 or more. Creatures also get +1 and have double strike if you have 9 or more. Terrifying, powerful commander. Naya, aggro, go wide. Jetmir, if he's fully online, meaning you have 9 creatures, gives everything +3/+0, vigilance, trample, and double strike. So he is an overrun, a super powered overrun on your commander. He counts himself as one of the creatures, so you really only need 2 others, 5 others, and 8 others. And it's quite easy to hit those breakpoints in these colors because you just make a bunch of tokens and then all of a sudden they're huge, right? If you cast a single Secure the Wastes on someone's end step for X = 8, then all of a sudden you have a bunch of 4/1s that have trample and double strike. So, GG. This is a commander that can just win quite easily. So it's basically kill on sight, or at minimum, you need to have an instant speed answer to it, because they can get got pretty good if you kill it like while they're in combat. You know, expect them to have protection for Jetmir because it is kill on sight, like basically, you know, so they're going to expect, unless they're brand new to the deck, they're going to expect people to try to kill it because it's scary, you know, a cat demon, right? What more needs to be said? Enjoy the game.
Going to second 7.
Somebody do me a favor. Stop me for a cut.
Sure.
Stop.
Alrighty. Five.
Okay, Slim, give me a percentage from 1 to 100.
For what reason?
Cut.
Oh, 39.
39. Does that look like 39 to you?
Looks close.
Little known fact to longtime channel watchers, my favorite number is 38.
Almost had it.
38.
I had a friend, a childhood, like my best friend, who said that's the perfect time to microwave anything, like to reheat. It
What, 38
works.
seconds?
Dude, try it.
I don't know, but 38
Just
seconds
try
is
it.
like a pretty
Or
short amount of
multiples,
time.
or multiples thereof. Like obviously if it's something that
Sure.
needs longer, you know, but just if it's something that should take around 45 seconds, try that. Or
Try
around 30
38.
seconds. Yeah, just try
I'll
it.
try it. Seems like a good hot dog time. Maybe
It's-
a little more than a hot dog, but
It won't steer you wrong. I'll take a mulligan.
I think I will probably just keep this and not tempt fate here.
Yeah, I'm good with my second 7.
I probably should mulligan. I don't want to, but
You should.
it might make for a better game. So yeah. Actually, hold on. Yeah.
I do a lot of deck help and coaching, and people do not take enough mulligans. Not
enough.
even close.
I think a lot of people are just worried about taking too long. Shuffling and reshuffling is really what fuels a lot
Oh,
of it.
for sure. They're like self-conscious or whatever, but you know,
I'm just impatient.
you gotta
man.
get over it.
That's
If
true.
people are gonna be
There is
pissy about
definitely
that,
a
then
level of
fuck them.
impatience. Yeah.
Shit.
Like I would rather learn right away that you're gonna be like that, and then possibly choose not to play with you.
It's a little slow, but it will be consistent. So
All right. I need one more cut assistance.
stop.
All right, you're to blame for this hand now.
Yeah.
I take responsibility for this.
Okay.
Soul Ring Arcane Signet Talisman.
Ooh. It'll be what it'll be. All right. Okie dokie.
Who are you playing, Slim?
Oh, sorry.
All good.
Jetmir up here.
Oh God.
Well, with this hand, don't expect a whole lot.
Oh, Jetmir. Okay.
I think we're all
All right, we're good to go.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck. I will draw a card. Well, that is obscene. Speaking of Soul Ring, how about we top deck it? I'll pass.
Draw. I'll play this Prairie Stream tapped and pass.
Draw. Sun Petal Grove tapped. Pass.
Draw.
I'm gonna hit that.
Forest. Soul Ring.
Oh, you have a signed one of those? Damn, I have that one, but it certainly isn't signed.
Pass. Yeah, both sides.
Let's see. I think that. Where's that Soul Ring? I had it in this deck at some point, but it's clearly not in here now. Let's see. All right, islands. I'll just tap out for Minn and let that floating colorless fizzle pass.
Untap, draw. Play this island. Tap 2 for an arcane signet and pass.
He's ramping. Get him.
Get that guy.
Let's see.
Any color? OP.
Right? It's like a better Soul Ring.
Mhm.
Canopy Vista.
Yeah.
Did you say pass?
Yeah. Sorry, I keep
Untap.
forgetting the space bar.
All good. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll shock in the Stomping Ground. Green and 2 colorless for a Bloom Tender. And I have 1 colorless floating. I'll use that plus a red for a Determined Iteration. Beginning of combat, I populate, which is make a token of a creature token I control, but it's sacked on the beginning of the next end step. So does nothing this turn. I have no creature tokens. Pass.
Sounds good. That's not bad. Island. Guess we'll just brainstorm now. Just get that illusion out. Draw 3, 2 back. 2, 3. Put these 2 back for now. What do we got? The illusion. Yeah. I think we'll do. Wait on it. All right. I'll just do 1 for a skull clamp. Yeah, we'll attach it. Get rid of this guy. We'll draw 2. 5, 6. 7. All right. When that dies, we'll go ahead and put 1 or less cost in. It'll just be another land.
Skull Clamp seems like a huge problem in that deck.
It's good. It is certainly good. And I think off of that, I have that floating colorless, but nothing's coming off of that right now. I'll just pass.
That deck looks really fun. I probably need to build it.
Yeah, I like Minn, especially just being monocolor. It is a fun deck, even in just blue.
Untap, draw. I'll play this Cascade Bluffs. Tap 2 for a Talisman of Conviction. And then I'll tap for 3 for a Seize the Spoils. Discarding a Gutter Snipe. So I'll draw 2 and make a treasure.
Nice.
And I will pass.
All right. Draw. Rootbound Crag, tap. Growing Rights of Itlamok. I'm going to look at the top 4 and take a creature. All right. Champion of Lambholt. And I'm going to pass.
Spacebar.
Oh, yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah. Play a Flooded Strand as land for turn. Alright, crack it. Wait. That's not gonna work. Alright, I guess I'll just tap this. Oh, I don't have white. I have to crack this. Okay, crack that. Get Plateau. Tap 3 for Ghired. And then I'll tap Bloom Tender for 3. And cast the Jolly Balloon Man.
I think that could be an issue, certainly.
I'm actually going to hold the green I have floating and use Soul Ring. So I'll have a green and a colorless floating.
Yeah, no response from me.
Resolves? Sweet. Thank you, sir. I will use the one colorless floating to tap Jolly Balloon Man, targeting Bloom Tender. If that resolves, I'm going to make a Bloom Tender that's a 1/1 balloon. It has haste and it's sack and flying. And it gets sacked on end step. Interesting. I think I'll just wait. I'll use the green here, and I will channel Boseiju, targeting Skull Clamp.
Skull Clamp. I think that's fine.
You get to find a land with a basic type and put it in untapped or however it comes naturally.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm going to move to combat, and Determined Iteration is going to make me a copy of this Bloom Tender token. And I'll send both of these at you, Jetmir, for 2 in the air.
2 at me in the air.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Alright, and then before end step, I'm going to tap Ghired to copy one of these Bloom Tender balloons. That one will be permanent, because the sacrifice trigger is part of a delayed trigger that is created by the things that created it. So the 2 I have are going to get sacked on end step, but this one I'll keep, and I'll pass.
That's good. I'll take this.
I have a lot of mana, but no cards. 2 cards in hand.
I kind of need to do that. Yeah, I don't want to use these instants on my turn, but I'm not drawing my card draw. Which is kind of a problem in Minn decks. Quick study for draw 2 cards.
That looks like card draw.
Yeah, it's not when I'd like to use the card draw, unfortunately. Now I draw sorcery card draw. That makes sense. Land for turn. And I guess if that's the case, so we'll get our boy out. 2, 3, 4. That's fine. 4, we'll play 2 the imaginary friend. Whenever I draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on him. When he leaves the battlefield, I draw a card for each 1/1 counter on him. Would have had that
I'm
earlier.
scared.
Yeah. All right, pass it up.
Untap and draw. Play this mountain. And I'll tap 3 for a Dragonstorm Globe. Then I'll tap for 5 and cast Shiko. It'll enter with a 1/1 counter. From the globe. When it enters, I'll cast a Seize the Spoils. I'll discard this Aligned Heart to draw 2 and make a treasure. And I will pass.
I'm trying to see if I can make something happen. Spectator seating. And let's see. There's a bunch of stuff out there. So let's go with tap 3, cast a Nimble Call, 1000th Moon, pass. I had to change some things.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Oh boy. That seems okay. Tap both of these Bloom Tenders for double Naya. So it's 6 mana. Plus 2, 8 mana. I'm gonna keep green and 2 white. So I'm spending 5 for a Terror of the Peaks.
Yep.
Only have 1 mana open and not anything that can deal with it with 1 mana.
Okay. Well, this is not going to be good for you guys, but I don't know if you'll die. So there's that. I'll use this 3 plus 1 more for an Iron Will Forger. Beginning of combat on my turn, if I control my commander, target non-legendary creature I control gains Myriad till end of turn. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, this has to have a target when it triggers, though. Okay. So I'm gonna, not in combat yet, tap 1, use Balloon Man to copy Terror.
I'm gonna respond.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack a treasure for a white and pay 3 life and attempt to unwanted remake Terror of the Peaks.
Okay, you have to pay 3 life. Did you already
Yep.
say that?
Yep.
Nice. Destroy it, manifest dread. Okay, I will respond to that. Deflecting swat.
I'll respond to the SWAT. Well, I mean, you need your targets, I guess.
I'll target.
Go ahead.
I guess I won't target your thing. I'll target Shiko.
I still think you should counter it.
Yeah, I will.
Nah,
I'm gonna offer the SWAT.
fuck. Okay.
Yeah, I
got it.
mean, can't let
Like,
the
yeah,
peaks hang
yeah.
out. Yeah,
You do
All
get
right.
to manifest though.
and
Yep.
you also get the 2 treasures.
I am currently hellbent.
That would have been so awful.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
would have happened. It would have been a lot of math, so you saved me from that.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's
thanks.
a win-win.
I think you guys would have
for
died.
everybody. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Okay, so this is destroyed and I manifest dread. That's look at the top 2, put 1 manifested, 1 graveyard.
Correct. And then if it's a creature, you can turn it up anytime for its mana cost.
Yep. So this switches to that, right? Just kidding. Balloon Man will fizzle. I'll put a spectator seating in the yard. I guess I would have had to choose this also already. Oh no, I hadn't gone to combat yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not in combat. That doesn't help me though. Okay, I think this might work. So I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna have determined iteration target the bloom tender balloon. And then I'm gonna have the Ironwell Forger target this creature, the manifest. Are those gonna resolve?
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
all good
I will
for
have
me.
a copy of Bloom Tender Balloon with haste. And then this thing gets Myriad. I think I don't need to, but I'm just going to respond to it getting Myriad by flipping it. So I'm going to tap this Bloom Tender DLE for 3, and then pay 1 more. So that's 4 total. And I'll flip a Pyroglyph.
Not good, but not as bad as
Definitely not as bad. It doesn't
Terror.
trigger from flipping, unfortunately. But then, oh, and it doesn't have haste. Okay, so misplay. It'll get Myriad, and I can't attack with it. Whoops. Get wrecked, y'all.
Nice.
Well,
Shit. Okay, well, I will tap Ghired to make another Bloom Tender Balloon, though. And I have no cards in hand. I'll pass, sadly.
all right.
Balloon Tender. Balloon Tender.
All right, we'll draw. Let's see my counters. My counters and my other ones. Draw and put a counter on our boy Toothy. A big dice. Okay. Sure. Land for turn. This is draw a card, scry 2, Serum Visions, sorcery draws. I might as well do it now. Another counter on Toothy, and we'll have 2 illusions.
I hope you have answers for Tip, Brian, because
Well, you know, it was one of those things.
I guess
it
you're
seemed
not
like
dead.
I might die then
Yeah.
when you played that, so I kind of had to.
Yeah.
Get out of here with your logic.
Sorry, I'll shut up. You're right.
Let me see what's going on here. That's interesting. That is interesting. All right. Do another 2 for a phantasmal image. And I'd like to target your commander, Surf.
I bet you would.
Get myself a copy of that bad boy.
Seems
I
good.
think it's kind of good with Minn. It's a 3/3, so that gives my non-tokens the ability to tap and create a copy of a token that came in this turn, correct?
No.
No. And if that happens, then I will be tapping Minn to create a copy of the illusion that came in. Phantasmal image is the one that it gets destroyed if it's targeted by anything. It's also an illusion. So right now the illusions are four. These are 4/1s. This doesn't benefit from that. Then I think we'll move to combat. It's time to start swinging something here. 2 of them can swing. Or 1. You have 1 blocker up, Surf.
Correct.
And how big is
2.
he right now? You have 2?
I have a 3/3,
Oh, he's down.
and Pyroglyph is probably a 5/6, but I can tell you exactly if you need to know.
No, that's big enough where it will
I'm just
prevent me from
guessing
swinging.
though. I have creature, instant, land, and Ryan's got artifact or enchantment.
I've got enchantment. Yeah.
You have sorcery. So it's a 6/7, I think.
6/7, yeah. Okay.
6/7.
6/7, yeah. You got it. I respect that. No, I don't think I'll swing out then. I think it's fine to hang out for a little longer.
There are other threats.
There are, but I can't, I don't really want to swing into the 4/5 with my 4/1s.
It's a 5/6.
The 5/6 with my 4/1s. And he's just got a 1/2 over there right now with the Itlamok not quite triggering yet.
You know what Anim Pakal does?
I do know what Anim Pakal does, yeah.
Okay.
But I'll just leave him up for now for one more round, and I'll just pass.
Sweet. All right. Untap and draw. One and a white for a charming prince. When it enters, I will.
Oh, I could have tapped Toothy and made another one.
Flicker Shiko.
He doesn't have haste.
Or not flicker, but exile it. It'll come back on end step.
Mm-hmm.
Two and a white. Or no, we'll do 2 and a blue, sorry. For a moonlit meditation. Targeting the charming prince. So every time I would make tokens, I make instead that many copies of Charming Prince.
Can I click it?
Oh, yep.
Thanks.
Oh man,
First time. Okay.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys are making tokens way better than I am.
Do what, Slim?
What happened?
You left?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Oh,
No,
no,
that's someone else.
Yeah.
Jinx.
I will move to end step.
Sure.
Shiko comes back.
No, it does.
I don't know what to do. You have no cards in hand, right, Surf?
That is correct.
Wish this gutter snipe was out on the battlefield. It'd have been way cooler to have a bunch of those.
Totally.
I guess I'll target the Ghired on Tip's board with this unwanted remake. Actually, no. Let's target Minn.
Cast it. Sure, I'll respond.
Okay.
Just a good old fashioned counter spell.
Yep.
What
Honestly,
version is
Do
that?
let her fucking die. This is the what is it? What's the?
Oh, Miko.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody just kind of had all of them at a store near me and sold them cheap, so I just bought the secret
cool.
lair drop from them.
All right. Yep. That is good. Then I will pass the turn.
That die. That was probably a bad counter spell. I have enough mana where she can die.
Pass the turn. Okay.
Come on, draw
Part of the
land.
cards.
Draw land.
Oh,
Let's
that's
go.
not nice.
I'm worried he's gonna draw like something. He's gonna top deck a win.
Dun, 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 dun. Man, screw you.
Hey, the old tip curse coming in hot. You want to swing your board at me? Curse.
Okay. I just want to double check Pyroglyph stats at this point.
Mhm.
I've got. So the main ones are creature, sorcery, instant, artifact, enchantment, land. I think we have all of those, right?
No,
Does anyone have? Go ahead.
I've got it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yep. Go
What
ahead.
do we care about with him? Graveyard, right?
Yes, I need sorcery, artifact, and enchantment. Do you guys have any of those?
I have artifact, sorcery, instant.
I have enchantment, so yeah, we do
Okay,
have.
so it's a 6/6, and no one has planeswalker, battle, or tribal, correct?
No,
Or
Nope.
kindred, I mean.
I always
so
forget
it's
kindred is like an actual thing.
6/7. Cool. I will. Ooh, if I copy this, target not. If I give a creature myriad twice, it gets 2 myriad things, right?
That's a good question.
Pretty sure, because some creatures have myriad, like
You're right.
scurry
Yeah.
of squirrels. Okay, sweet. And I have haste, if that matters. Okay, I'm gonna pay 1
Yeah, you can do that.
to make a balloon copy of Iron Will Forger. Wait, damn, that guy left. That screwed me.
Why are you gonna make a copy of
Well, my myriads make 1 less thing now.
True.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's okay. We'll see. We'll try to make it work anyway. All right, I'll make a balloon copy of this guy. And then... Do you guys want me to go slowly? Do you have interaction points? Or should I just...
I do not.
Okay.
I might have something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tap Ghired to copy the... We might have something. Better not go crazy with the myriad stuff then. Tap Ghired to... Oh, I can't copy the Pyroglyph. Fuck it, we're going all in. Tap Ghired, copy the Iron Will Forger. Okay. So I've got 2 of those. Well, actually, I have one that's going to be sacked on end step, and then I have one that will stick around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Copy again. The one that will stick around. Now these are tokens. Can't tap that. Can tap this. Tap that, copy it again. So I have 5 of these dudes now. I could go to combat. Send all 5 triggers at Pyroglyph to give it 5 instances of Myriad.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Combat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Declare Pyroglyph as attacker against you, Ryan? Actually, hold on. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So I'll make 5 copies going at you, Tip.
Okay, and there's
And
6 sevens.
I think you guys are dead to the ETBs because they all see each other. So I'm going to get like 36 6 damage shots or something.
Mm.
Unless you want to back up, which I'm fine with.
I have no
I have
reaction.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So, because they say each time a Lurgoyf enters.
Or another. Yeah, so they'll all trigger off of each other.
So I have 5 entering, and then so 6 times 5, 30 triggers of 6 damage. So that's 180. I'll split between you two.
Yeah,
Hey, we got there. That was the luckiest manifest dread ever.
Yeah, why'd you make him manifest that dread?
Yeah, way to go, Ryan.
Why'd
Yeah.
you get us killed by something else instead of Tarot of the Peaks?
Yeah, I don't
man.
know. I maybe
Wow,
that
this-
was worse than Terror of the Peaks.
I feel like I should just take this deck apart now. Those games are like never gonna surpass those.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of a screwed either way scenario though. It's unlucky.
Well, yeah,
That's
you
good.
guys did everything you needed to do. This was just.
Yeah, this deck played very slow this game. Usually it is.
I think dealing with the skull
illusions
clamp
pop
was
quicker.
clutch.
Well, usually I'm just making a lot more illusions on others' turns, especially with a Soul Ring start. But I just didn't really have the card draw set up.
Yeah. Well, GG, well played, y'all.
By supporting me on Patreon, you help me toward my dream of quitting my day job and opening my own local game store. You can earn credits that you can use toward in-depth and detailed deck reviews, one-on-one coaching sessions, custom tokens, and more. Thanks for your consideration. I truly appreciate your support.